Shalom, I'm Kayla Sprague with All Israel News, reporting from the streets of Jerusalem as Israel prepares for one of the most profound weeks in our national calendar. Yom HaZikaron, Israel's Memorial Day, begins at sundown on April 29th with a 1-minute siren that brings the entire country to a standstill. This solemn day honors the memory of fallen soldiers and victims of terrorism who gave their lives for Israel's survival. At 11 a.m. on April 30th, a second 2-minute siren will sound, and the nation will again pause in unified remembrance. Across the country, ceremonies will be held at military cemeteries, families will visit grave sites, and television channels will broadcast the names of the fallen. Over 24,000 individuals throughout Israel's history. Then, as the sun sets on April 30th, something remarkable happens. In a transition unique to Israel, the nation pivots from its deepest mourning to its greatest celebration as Yom HaAtzmaut, Independence Day, begins. This day commemorates the declaration of Israel's independence by David Ben-Gurion on May 14, 1948. The evening starts with an official ceremony on Mount Herzl, where the flag is raised from half-mast to full, symbolizing this emotional shift. Fireworks, concerts, and celebrations break out across the country. This international pairing of remembrance and celebration reflects a profound truth. Israel's independence exists because of the sacrifices of those that we mourn. This year's observances carry an unprecedented weight. As we approach 18 months since the October 7th attacks, Israel continues to fight on multiple fronts. The losses have mounted steadily, and for many families, this will be their first or second Yom HaZikaron mourning a loved one lost in this extended war. Today, we're speaking with everyday Israelis about how they're experiencing this solemn period. What does it mean to commemorate Memorial Day while the nation remains at war? How do families of the recently fallen cope with the public ceremonies? And how does the abrupt transition to celebrating independence feel when peace still seems distant? Join me as we listen to the hearts of the Israeli people during this extraordinary time of remembrance and resilience. Can you describe what it feels like to go from Yom HaZikaron to Yom HaAtzmaut here in Israel?
Well, it's a very complicated matzav, but I think we're used to it because every year it's the same thing. So we go from a state of grief to be very sad and very commemorating this, to go from a state of joy because even though there is hardships in life, we always have to be happy and to continue to life because that's what they want for us. They fight for the country so we can be happy there.
And this is the strong of this country that we can do from the day that we are sad, and we go from this to the joy, and this is strong that we never let go. Every time we continue to.
It's beautiful, it's resilient, it's unlike anything I've seen before, of the ability to hold both grief and a hope together.
Yes.
But why does it feel different this year while we're still at war, there's still hostages, so it makes it even more complex? How does that make you feel?
Well, it's very complicated, but we also celebrate for them to show them that there is still hope when they will come back, that Israel is still going, and even though we have a lot of enemies, we're still going strong and still being the Am Israel, and yes.
Amen.
First of all, we have kidnapped people in Gaza, so we're not really free. And we have to fight all the times for our freedom and for our independency. And I thought it something that is in the past, but no, it's also today, also now, we still fight to be existing in our country, to be Jewish, free Jewish people. We don't interfere to anyone, but they want to kill us because we are Jewish.
Do you know anyone since October 7th that has died in the war that you will be remembering on Yom HaZikaron?
Oh, you make me like...
Could you share?
Yes, I have two good friends, like we go up together from when I was 5 or 6 years old. And these two friends, it's brother, like Tomim. How I say Tomim? Like
family.
A family, but same. How we say that in English? Tomim. Twins. Yes, exactly. An organization, the Nova Festival, and go there. Yes.
That's where they died.
Yes.
So how will you be observing Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut in Sderot?
Is the same. First of all, also our children, they serve in IDF, in the army. So, and we remember in the schools, by the way, my sons, they bringing this connection and talking with me. What is the significant meaning between Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut? And we say we have these rights, but anyway we need to pay the price. We need to go to the army and take a part in the protection of our country.
So they're deeply connected. You're remembering those that have paid the price for the freedom that now Israel has, while also having hope towards the future.
Yeah, and I think in Israel, all Israelites, we are the patriots. We don't have the deviation in the opinion to serve or not to serve in the country, because if I do not send my sons or I don't go to army, I put another man or another son to protect myself and protect my family. So I prefer to send my family to protect us and protect others. So, but anyway, as the believers, we pray for the God's, for divine protection for Israel.
Thank you for joining us for these powerful conversations here on the streets of Jerusalem. As Israel navigates its second Yom HaZikaron to Yom HaAtzmaut cycle during this prolonged war, we witness both the weight of accumulated grief and the enduring spirit of resilience that defines this nation. The proximity of these two observances, remembrance immediately followed by celebration, has never felt more important than during these challenging times. Yet, as we've heard today, Israelis continue to honor their fallen, while affirming the precious gift of sovereignty that these sacrifices have secured here in Israel. For All Israel News, I'm Kayla Sprague. Please visit allisrael.com for more in-depth coverage and analysis. Shalom from Jerusalem. Thanks for joining us.